Welcome to OEG Schedules Analyzer. In this video, we'll show you how to log into OEG Schedules Analyzer and show you around the product landing page, highlighting features in the product. Let's get started. When you log into OEG Analyzer, you'll see this screen, which is the dashboard for the OEG Analyzer modules. Each of the modules is listed twice, once here in the central area of the screen and again here at the top of the screen. The modules for which you have a subscription will be highlighted. Your account number is located here. You just need one account and one login to access all your OEG Analyzer modules. If you'd like a trial of any that you do not currently subscribe to, let us know and we can arrange that. We want to look at OEG Schedules Analyzer, so we can click on either the text underneath the airplane logo here, or the text here to click through to Schedules Analyzer. This is the landing page for OEG Schedules Analyzer. We'll start by looking at the central area of the screen. These are the reports which are available to you. There are 5 reports, all of which can be run with parameters you select. They are the Capacity Report, the Bank Structure Report, the Schedule Changes Report, the Power Table Report, and the TopX Report. Of these reports, the Power Table Report gives you the most flexibility to create a report exactly how you want it to be. There are separate videos to show you how to use each of these. Below the available reports are the job bin, where you can find recent reports you've run and exported. There's also a list of any saved reports you've created. And there's a list of reports which you've scheduled to run at a specific time in the future. Above the reports, in the top right corner of the screen, there are a row of additional functions. The first, to the left, is Modules, which is your quick access to each of the other modules. Next to that, we have My OEG. As you hover over it, you'll see a drop-down box appear with 6 options. The first is Saved Reports, and this allows you to see any reports you've previously created and saved. If I click on Saved Reports, I can see a single report I saved in March 2017. All the parameters I selected then are saved here, and I can choose to run it again or open it and amend the parameters before running it. If we go backwards using the back button here, you can see there are also options which, if you click on them, take you to your scheduled reports, the job bin, where reports waiting to be run and recently run are located, and there's an option for job receipts, which gives you details of reports you've run for use in internal or external billing or resource allocation. There's also an option called Customize Groups, which allows you to create groups of airlines, airports, regions, aircraft types, or other parameters. This is especially useful if you regularly need to analyse data for a particular set. If we click through, you can see that I've created a group which includes all countries I need for a specific analysis of Asia-Pacific air traffic. If we click on Customize Groups and then select Country, you can see I've created a group called Southeast Asia Pacific, which consists of 2-letter country codes for a group of 5 countries. This allows me to undertake all sorts of analysis for all these countries quite simply. We'll go back now. The final option under My OEG is User Preferences. If we click here, you can see that there are a large number of parameters which you can choose default settings for. As you use the tool more, you may find that you often select certain parameters. This allows you to make those selections the default parameters. So for instance, if you tend to always look at data by the month rather than by the year or by the day, you can make month the default time period. Next to My OEG is Reference. Clicking on this opens a new window which contains a series of helpful lookup tables for airport codes, airline codes, aircraft codes, alliances, seasons, countries, minimum connection times, and a distance calculator. We're going to use this to find the low-cost airlines based in Australia. So we choose Airline Codes and we start to type Australia. As we start typing, you can see that as soon as Analyser recognises what I might be typing, it offers me some options. In this instance, it's Australia or Austria. We need to select Australia. Then we check the box for low cost only. Now we click on Run, and we get a list of 3 low-cost airlines based in Australia. although you can see by the dates they were operating and the IATA codes that one simply replaced another. If the list was longer, you might want to use the Export to Excel function to put all this data somewhere where you can save it and use it. You can keep the window open while working on Analyser in case you need to look something else up, but this does mean that we can't use the back button to return to the previous screen. Instead, we need to click on the earlier window we used. The next option on this horizontal bar is User Guides. Clicking on here takes us to the OEG website where you can view a number of helpful guides and tutorials. The final option is Your Account. This is where you can review your subscription, change your contact details, and update your login and password. This video has just given you a tour of OEG Schedules Analyzer. For a more detailed look at the individual reports, including worked examples, you can find other videos on the OEG website.